Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna had now regained full consciousness of the world, and he continued. There are many kinds of renunciation. One of them may be called Markata Vairagya, monkey renunciation. It is a false renunciation stimulated by the afflictions of the world. That renunciation does not last long. Then there is real renunciation. A man with everything in the world, lacking nothing, feels all to be unreal. It is not possible to acquire renunciation all at once. The time factor must be taken into account. But it is also true that a man should hear about it. When the right time comes, he will say to himself, "Oh yes, I heard about this." You must also remember another thing: by constantly hearing about renunciation, one's desire for worldly objects gradually wears away. One should take rice water in small doses to get rid of the intoxication of a liquor. Then one gradually becomes normal. How the renunciation? Renunciation of all enjoyments of the world. Physical enjoyments associated with body. Why should we renounce? Because it insists that you are body. Each time I enjoy anything, say any sense gratification, I eat some sweets and I'm attached to it. The moment I see, my heart drives to possess it and eat it. You can see in children regarding chocolates. They have their own preferences of biscuits. This biscuit, no, I don't want. Which biscuit you want? I want that biscuit. I want cream biscuit. I don't want ordinary biscuit. The moment they see, they jump up on it. That asakti, the intense longing to possess and enjoy, this alone is given up, which binds us, which is the cause of our suffering. So all other things are maintained as they are without any problem. So the thing we are going to renounce basically is ego. Ego has the enjoyment part, bhoktritva. Bhoktritva, I enjoy. Kartritva, I do. And jnatritva, I know. These three, kartritva, bhoktritva, jnatritva, together is called ego. I will do this, I will enjoy that, I will know this. Now this ego is associated with the external physical world, which insists again and again, your body. So we take birth and die. Because I am body is going to perish. And I am going to die. I am so much attached, I am being one with it. All pains and pleasures I experience. If you experience pleasure, you have to experience the suffering also. How much you enjoy, so much suffering will be there, because human existence comes into picture only when the punya and papa are equal, the merit and demerit are equal. If it is more animal, still more, we go to the other planes, and joyful happy life of all needs of life fulfilled in its own fullness, and I have nothing to worry, good health, and all this is possible. Meritorious acts. If they are still more, you go to the higher planes. So human life is almost equal quantity of punya and papa, the merit and demerits. Now, when they are equal, we have to experience both joys and sorrows of life, inevitably. If you don't want also, it will come. Similarly, happiness also comes without your expectation. Happiness also will come, suffering also will come. You need not strive. Whatever striving you do will be a karma. Whatever, without striving also you are going to get, with striving also you are going to get the same thing. You can divert all your energies to move upward without paying much attention to the joys and sorrows of life. You have to climb beyond the dualities of joys and sorrows. So you are going to insist each time you enjoy something in this world, associated with world as world, and enjoyment as worldly enjoyment. Otherwise, enjoyment is permitted. I enjoy music. These are harmless enjoyments. And music also, not that which excites senses and body. What calms down my whole system. And divinity is manifest. I feel expanded, not contracted to the body level. So the Indian music has that bringing calmness and taking you to different moods, which is associated with divine. So the kala has this most important part. One is for enjoyments, another is for evolution. We hold on to the same thing. We enjoy the company of devotees. The other people, they have their own choices. They will have this and that and do this in the worldly senses, go to the hotels, this, that together, enjoy their dances, all this. Dance also. There is beautiful divine dance and worldly dance that excites our body. The onlooker also gets excited. Whereas the Indian dances, it gives a divine awareness, divine awakening. Bharatanatyam. All these are. Now, the kartritva is transferred to service of the people and the service of God. And I have my life, whatever I do, I have offered my body and mind to God. Then I am taking care of body and mind, not for enjoyment, but for maintaining it because it belongs to someone else, the God. I take bath happily, joyfully. Lord, I am taking care of your body. It has been offered. I must protect it. Each time I take food, the tastes are offered to God. And then the food is given to body. Taste is offered because the taste the body is enjoying is His. Like a mother feeds the child and feels happy. Because it is what is giving. Like that, a devotee feels happy. Oh, I fed God by eating. He never experiences taste for himself. And I saw one person, one offering. In the main offering, When I was in Bangalore, the cook prepared food and he had forgotten to put sugar for the payasam. And it went for the offering. Of course, along with the offering, we always keep salt and sugar, always separately. By chance we have missed anything, there must not be lacking anything from our side. So when it went back and taste was seen, and the first one who tastes it, he will call and tell the cook who cooked today. And for about 2-3 days, that person was weeping. Oh, I could not. Small work of perfection, I had to offer it to God. And how did it happen from my hand? I should not have done. How that means they really feel depths in their heart that God is eating. He has tasted it, how he must have felt. And then that tears and repentance is what makes them more and more closer to God. And then it helps their evolution. Actually, whenever we do mistake, it is not totally ours. In the spiritual life, a sincere aspirant is struggling. He makes any mistake. That mistake is always prompted by some other force to show that there is still imperfection in you, still. And then the mistake he realizes is a stepping stone to the perfection. Realizing and feeling for it is the stepping stone. He has climbed on the stepping stone to the perfection. Each time a mistake, that's why our elders say, don't worry about the mistakes. And go ahead. Don't look back. Look forward. Keep moving. Keep moving. That is the experience that you are going. And each fall is a opening to the. Each fall is like a foundation stone in the edifice you are going to build up. That experience, how, and for many sadhakas who have to teach others, they have to fall again and again to know the secrets of fall. And when they teach, it will be step by step clear understanding because they have passed through that. Where is the next pitfall? Where is the next pitfall? We'll be running, we don't know there is a pitfall. And he experiences. Each time, then he'll be warning others. There is always, when you are moving, move carefully. There is a pitfall. There is a pitfall. We neglect many times, and that has to be corrected. And each time, nature and God gives the helping hand to come up, and that's called resilience. We are coming back immediately, back to our own, like a spring pulled and left, it comes back. So, renunciation, tyaga, is what we are going to renounce, this ego which contains a desire for enjoyment, and it is turned. You cannot remove totally, ego cannot be dissolved. It remains desire for. He enjoys singing, dancing, worship. Each day a person worships. How much of purification it takes, how much of concentration. Sri Ramakrishna began his life with worship, his spiritual life. when he comes to Dakshineshwar. Before that, at home, the Sandhyavandana and worship. Most of our Hindu culture, especially the Brahminical family, they begin the day, small children are taught worship because that is one of the evolutionary processes in which the perfect purification goes on layer by layer, and the physical body, subtle body, causal body, all are cleansed every day. And dirt accumulates and past it clears. I could get worship for many years. About 7 years I could do the worship. If I had not done, I would not have been able to cross many of the hurdles in my spiritual life. Again and again, sitting calmly. Mind doesn't accept sitting also. Feeling the living presence of God. Please come, I am going to worship you. The calling. That slowly self-confidence develops. Slowly faith in God develops. Slowly our relationship. We are moving from the worldly relationship and bodily identity. Slowly we are emerging to the higher level of spiritual existence, spiritual identity. Bodily identity goes off. All selfishness goes off. Slowly sacrifice, give. So it very fast it grows in sincerely you have to do as it is being described and explained. It is not only ritual, it is not only the mantras that we utter. It is the bhavana, the mantras with which what feelings you have with which when you invoke God, you must clearly feel. And when you feel clearly, the people around, they also feel. When Revered Bailurmath Maharaj used to do worship in Bangalore or do a fire ritual, homa, we all used to silently watch as if God is coming and taking every offering that He gives. He has no external attention. Even if you shout, He will not be able to pay His attention. Whole attention is on the worship. How fast it leads if you sincerely do step by step, totally dedicate. It is the easiest formula. That's why Sri Ramakrishna begins with that, and it doesn't continue for long. Most of the people do whole life. It is like sitting in a school whole life. It is within few years you must finish schooling and go away. Worship is wholeheartedly if you do. It should not take 3-4 years, more than 3-4 years to reach that state of you are independent. Everything you are independent from the world, independent from the body, independent from your old tendencies. You can do anything at any time, freely. Nothing holds you back. I will do this, I will not do this, I will do that, I will do that. What comes? What is the will of God? So that opens up. When somebody, elders used to tell us, sometimes we ourselves used to feel 2 things. Will I be able to do? 1 thing. Should I do it or not? 2nd thing. But in our Ramakrishna tradition, whatever elder says, just obey and go. When you take that place, you can decide whether anything to be done or not. So in the beginning, just obedience and walking. Don't ask why, what. What is told, you go on doing. When you occupy that place, then you can decide. So here, this is the one thing we follow. And the second thing is, internally, there should not be resistance. Oh, I have not opted. It has come to me by itself. I have not gone and asked for anything. They are telling me to do. There must be something, divine will. Yatiswaranji was there in Bangalore or somewhere before in his early days. He was for some time in Chennai, Bailurmath and all. Then from where I don't remember, but he was asked to go to Mayavati. He refused to go. No, I cannot go. I cannot take up that work. He was to be an editor. And he said, then Brahmanandji, perhaps, if I'm not exactly clear, tells him, you go and do that. And forcibly he goes and occupies that. And that was the stepping stone for him to give his fullness of all to this world. From there, he had to immediately fast movements and opening, higher and higher openings. He had to go to Germany and spent who started a center there with all meager people, and how it opened up. His future and attainments, all, both the Savikalpa, Nirvikalpa, everything was experienced in and through activities. Reached the highest ultimate goal of human life. This stepping stone was to leave that I, which doesn't want to do, it doesn't want to go, doesn't want to be shaken from that place. Once it is given up, the doors open up, doors open up, doors open up. But it is not a small few days work. It is lifelong struggle. How to dissolve my ego? I feel something because ego is standing behind, and this ego contains the vasana, the tendencies which pervade and possess buddhi and intellect. Intellect doesn't, this mind. It possesses, mind is always under the sway of vasanas, and it is driven. So this, my vasanas, my tendencies are driving me. I must give this. Then the just obedience is from how we come out of the ego. 3 renunciations. Renunciation. One is putraishana, vittaishana, lokaishana. So putraishana, to beget, keep a family and beget children. Putraishana. I want a child, I want this one, that one. Vittaishana. I want money and wealth. They are not satisfied with the basic needs being satisfied. They want to make for their children and grandchildren and possess so many things. The greed goes, needs become slowly greed, and there is no time. There is no end, there is no time for spiritual practices or evolution. And everything they attain, by the time they have to quit and go. Lokaishana. Nobody should point their finger to me. That how the ego manifests, you see. This is totally driven away by simple obedience and service. Not to possess anything in this world. Disown. But don't throw it away. Take care of it as if it doesn't belong to you. Like to look at a manager in the bank, how he takes care of the wealth there. So many gold ornaments, this, that, and all in treasury, people keeping. And the huge amount of money coming and going, circulating, all that he sees so many times whether he has locked properly or not before he leaves the bank. Everything doesn't belong to him at all. He gets a small salary monthly, a few thousand rupees, and for that, how much care he takes, but in the heart of heart, no, it doesn't belong to me. It's my duty. Like that, disowning everything, he takes care of it. His family, this, that, everything is going on well. The children are growing, getting education. All this he looks after. Earnings, their future. What I can do, so I have to move to this society. What can I do for this society? Where are the chances to me to serve? All this, what can I do for the nation? What can I do for the humanity? Living a beautiful life of peace and sacrifice, universal love, itself is an offering to this humanity and to the nature and to God. So here, this how we transcend just by giving ego out is through vow of poverty, not to vow of chastity, not to enjoy anything, vow of obedience and service to dissolve the ego. We are going to, I am not going to keep this body for enjoyment. So the attachment to body drops off. Identity slowly loosens. I become more and more spiritual and living in this body like living in a house. I am not house, but I am living in the house. To live, I need a house. So body, I am not body. Slowly he becomes independent of body. Similarly, he becomes independent of ego also through poverty is a renunciation. He doesn't keep anything as mine. Whatever is there belongs to God. I have to take care, that's all. If these things are kept under me, I am the trustee. I take care of it. But it is not mine. Clearly, heart of heart, he knows. This all belongs to, whether it is property, people, or anything. The vow of poverty, vow of chastity, vow of obedience and service. Through obedience and service, he renounces the ego. Each time somebody tells something, the ego comes, no, I will not do. How it comes? So that is corrupt. Yes. Each time I obey, I am eliminating my ego from within me. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.